So today we have a great fight on our hands as the Dark Knight Batman is taking on a Taskmaster. Who wins? Let's find out. So, who's stronger? Well, Bruce can lift over 1,000 pounds and can push 2 tons with his feet. He's casually broken bones and broke metal restraints, ripped an airplane door off of its hinges while the plane was flying in the air, easily snapped a gun in half with just his grip strength, kept a crocodile's mouth open with just his hands, and he's routinely fought against and beaten superhuman opponents like Killer Croc, Bane, Deathstroke, and others. But Taskmaster has thrown Iron Man a good distance, cracked a concrete wall with his shield, buzzed through a wall, easily warped metal, sent Peter Parker and Miles Morales flying out of a window at the same time, sent Bullseye flying with a punch, and one-shotted Karnak. I'd say they're fairly even, with Bruce having maybe a slight edge. Now on to durability. Taskmaster was fine after being hit by a speeding car, after being hit by Agent Venom, and after taking a blast from Penance. He's withstood hits from Luke Cage, hits from an enraged Spider-Man, being sent flying with enough force to crack concrete, and a hit from Quake that busted a hole through a thick concrete wall. He's also survived a grenade explosion at very close range. But Batman's armor is bullet and fireproof, as well as tear resistant. He's gotten right back up after massive falls, small explosions, and being sent flying. He's kept on fighting after brutal beatings from Bane, broken bones and bullet wounds, and even being stabbed in the neck and in the lungs in the same fight. Yeah, he kept on fighting through that. He's even survived hits from Superman and Wonder Woman, and even a building busting explosion. Again, I'm going to say Batman has a slight edge here. And now moving on to speed. Well, for Batman, he's a casual bullet timer, dodging bullets coming from multiple angles at point blank range, dancing through machine gun fire, and dodging bullets while getting closer to the shooters. He's routinely evaded explosions, blitzed whole groups of thugs before anyone of them could react, caught arrows and throwing stars out of the air, and he's matched Deathstroke and other superhumans before. He's also an expert acrobat, but Taskmaster has easily dodged or deflected arrows, thrown knives and shurikens from behind and or at close range. He's routinely dodged or deflected bullets, and the guy has even straight up caught a bullet before. Like with his hand, he caught it. He's actually even kept up with Spider-Man on more than one occasion. Yeah, I'd say they're equal here. Pretty close. Um, so physically, I'd say they're very close, with Bruce being slightly stronger and tougher. And that's it, just a slight edge. And now, moving on to skill. Well, we all know about Batman, arguably DC's best and tactical fighter, being a master of 127 martial arts styles, and his main style of fighting is a combination of 40 of them. He's an expert in nerve strikes and claims to know 400 ways to take someone down without killing them. He's beaten every member of the Bat family, Bane, Deathstroke, Joker, and several more. He's even held his own or bested Cassandra Cain and Lady Shiva, someone who Bruce claimed to be the best fighter in the world, and her daughter, who has an ability called body reading. I explained that in a past video. Uh, but then in the other corner, there's Taskmaster. He is one of Marvel's best fighters, but not due to years of training under masters or whatever, like most great fighters are. No. But because of an ability he has called Photographic Reflexes. Basically, he can copy any skill he sees after seeing it one time, or an entire fighting style in just a few seconds. He's one of the very best because he's copied the styles of several top tier fighters, which include Black Knight, Captain America, Daredevil, Elektra, Punisher, Hawkeye, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi, Spider Man, Winter Soldier, Wolverine, and several others. He can also switch between these styles in an instant. He stalemated and held the upper hand against Captain America, and he's beaten Elektra, Winter Soldier, Iron Fist, Black Cat, Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Punisher simultaneously, and even two Asgardian warriors easily. There is one thing that limits his ability, though. He can only copy skills. So he doesn't have Captain America's strength, or Spider-Man's spider sense, or Wolverine's adamantium. He can't copy those things, only their skill. So just because he's copied their fighting styles doesn't mean he can do everything they can, because he can't. But he also has weapons that correspond with each of his copied styles, including a sword, a shield, a bow and arrow with trick arrows, web shooters, electric gauntlets, and shurikens. And he's also carried other weapons throughout the years as well. But as we all know, Batman has his utility belt full of all sorts of good stuff, the good gadgets, like batarangs, bat claws, smoke pellets, flashbangs, small explosives, and a grapple gun. Taskmaster, though, also has another ability, and this is the ability to fast forward himself in a short burst to blitz opponents. But he doesn't do this very often because it severely tires him out, since he has no enhanced stamina to accommodate for it. So, who wins? Well, a few seconds into the fight, Bruce is going to have a problem, and that he will be fighting himself, essentially, because Taskmaster would have copied his fighting style. But there is something else about his ability. It's based on predictability. Most skilled fighters stick to their own fighting style for obvious reasons. It plays to their strengths, and it's what they're comfortable with. This is how he truly mimics them. When facing someone who's unpredictable, someone like Deadpool, then he can't truly copy the style. I said earlier that Batman's main style of fighting contains 40 martial arts styles, but he still has other fighting styles that he's created that he uses every once in a while to remain, say it with me, unpredictable. Add this with the fact that Taskmaster has lost to less skilled fighters like Deadpool and Moon Knight and Elektra, and I'm going to be siding with the Dark Knight on this one. It would be a great fight. This is one of those fights that everyone likes to talk about, right? Um, I think it'd be a great fight, but and Taskmaster can definitely win some, but Batman's winning the majority. Batman wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.